Welcome, friends, to the 8th Annual Brazil Jazz Trumpet Virtual Conference. My name is Willie Murillo. I'm from Los Angeles, and it's my absolute pleasure to be presenting alongside so many world-renowned trumpeters. Today's masterclass is entitled Lead with Desire. That means you make the kind of music that you love to make and be the kind of musician that you desire to be. If we start there, other things will certainly fall into place. For the next few minutes, we're going to chat about all kinds of goodies: sound, improvisation, practicing and chops, trumpet gear, high notes, of course, style and being a musical chameleon, humility and awareness, and of course, my all-time favorite topic, inspiration. Let's roll. But first, a little bit about myself. When it comes to musical styles, I have a bit of a personality disorder. See, I have a million trumpet heroes and I want to play like all of them. So when I go to work, I get a bit of this kind of thing on the regular.
Look, I need you to play it like Louis Armstrong. Can you make it sound like Chet Baker? All right, give me a little plunger now. Hey, can you do some of that funky Jerry Hayes stuff for me? So one more thing, we need a little classical thing for 6 trumpets.
Your sound is your identity. It's what makes you, well, you. So let's focus on 3 simple things. Number 1. Know your options. Know what's out there. Listen to different players and make decisions about what you want to sound like. Number 2, your sound is in your head. It's not about the gear. The sound you want lives in here and comes out through here. Number 3, lead with desire. Play like you want to play and not the way others tell you you should play. Let's focus on 3 simple things. Number 1, improvisation is a language. So treat it like a language and speak it, and not like a language class. The more you speak, the more fluent we become. We learn by doing. Number 2, listen. Listen to all types of improvisers, and when you do, you'll really start to figure out how you want to play. Number 3, lead with desire. Improvise in the style that most speaks to you. Listen to your instincts and not other people's opinions of how you should play. James Morrison has the best 2 quotes about practicing. He says, "I only have enough chops to play the things I want to play." He also says,
When you practice, it's important to know what it's for. It's for making music.
so simply put, practice more music than exercises. Trumpet gear is mainly about one thing: whatever makes the job easiest. For example, you can pound in a nail with a wrench, but why would you when you can use a hammer? Similarly, I can use a Bach 3C to do this. But it's so much easier on my GR63Z double star. Okay, let's be honest. We all want to do the high note thing really well, right? It's kind of the ultimate secret weapon. So at my current level of ignorance, I believe the best high note policy is this. High notes need to sound like low notes, but higher. Let me say that a different way. High notes are just an extension of the rest of your range. So if they sound wildly different or out of control, whatever you're doing is not working. So we must find a way to make our high notes sound effortless and fluid. It's difficult to improve when we lack self-awareness. Self-awareness requires humility, and humility can be tough. So, at my current level of ignorance, I've decided that the absolute best way for me to gain more awareness is to record myself playing duets. And because recordings do not lie, I get to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. So try it, embrace it, and let's get better together by celebrating what we do well and at the same time always searching for new holes in our skill set. As I mentioned, I live in Los Angeles and I work in the Hollywood music scene. Now, the Los Angeles music scene is really famous for 2 things. We create and we recreate. This means we've got to have a ton of experience at playing lots of different styles and imitating lots of legendary sounds. And here's the secret to how we do this. Just start trying. There's no handbook and there's no method. Just start. And lastly, and most importantly, at all costs, we must stay inspired. And we have to pursue inspiration. It doesn't just come to us. And how do we do this? We lead with desire. Lead with desire. Play the music you love to play. Listen to the musicians that you love to hear. Me personally, I listen to sermons, I watch TED Talks, and I seek out relationships with people that inspire me, just to be around them. So, what inspires you? Well, be kind out there, everyone, and I hope to be able to make music one day with each and every one of you. In the meantime, lead with desire and enjoy the limitless possibilities.